Hello, my high vibing YouTube family. It's your girl Kate, your intuitive energy reader. Back again with yet another reading update. Okay, so welcome to As Kate Says It. If it's your first time here, a big welcome to you. Feel that this is a safe space for you, and you're welcome. Okay, so today, I don't know. I'm just like letting the energy, just letting the energy flow. But I had an event at one of my events, my karaoke events. If you follow me, you know that I host karaoke events. And so I had this one friend of mine telling me, "Oh, Kate, I really like the content you're putting out on YouTube. But like, will you mind explaining like what you mean when you speak of like high vibing, positive energies, being in the right frequencies and that kind of thing?" And I was like, "Oh, by the way, I'm not so sure that all of us are very conversant with what those terms mean." And so, just for the sake of clarity, I thought, why not like just try and make a small video on the same, try and expound on the same. That is going to be based on my very own understanding. Guys, remember that we are on very different paths. So what may resonate with me may not be your case, but I'm just here to like state a few truths of mine that I believe are currently in my consciousness, that's my truth, rather what I've experienced and what I continue to experience on my path. Okay. First off, I believe that we are very spiritual beings, but in a physical body, in a 3D. We're 5D beings, but currently in a 3D plane, And what that means to me is there's so much more to ourselves than what we're currently going through in this lifetime. Really depending on your belief system and what you vibe with, that just might be relative, from person to person. But for me, I believe that I'm an old soul, and an old soul to me, the meaning of an old soul to me is a person who's had many reincarnations, a person who's not here for, this is not my first lifetime in this in the universe or in the multiverse, because really I don't believe that I should be limited to my physical body, and I'm not, by all means I'm not. So whenever I talk of like high vibing beings, like my tribe, people who are like woke spiritually, religiously, like people who are just really very conscious of themselves, and people who believe in creating their own reality, because I feel that we are one with source, one with God, one with the universe, one with whatever higher power you resonate with. It's like, okay, try an example of like the sea, or like a large body of water, and then you get to maybe just like sorry, I have my bottle of water over here because my voice keeps going. Okay, so imagine you've gone ahead and just put some water from the ocean in this bottle over here, and then you've maybe traveled very far from the physical ocean, but you're carrying that water with you. So that water is representative of the ocean. So it doesn't matter the quantity or the vessel in which that water is. That water, isn't it the same with that at the ocean? Isn't it a part of the whole, I believe I'm a part of the whole. And I know there's so many people who vibe with this message, who are into like, manifestations and the law of attraction and whatever other laws govern this universe, or like govern the multiverse. And my belief is that I should work hand in hand with the universe to co-create the kind of a life I desire for myself, because I have that power within. My higher self, rather, okay, for me, I'm not really a spiritual person or a religious person. I don't like to put those tags, because I find them a bit limiting. My reality today could shift tomorrow. Where I am today isn't where I was like 5 years or like 10 years ago. Like I'm constantly in this evolution. My soul is constantly evolving. And whatever I choose to do on a daily basis, or whatever energies I choose to be in on a daily basis, that is testament of my higher power. That is testament that I am the God, that I am one with, you know, I am one with the higher self, with source, with God, with the universe, and there's really nothing that's outside of my manifestation. There's really nothing that I may desire from this universe that is outside of my reach. I'm really hoping, like, guys, you're getting this. So yeah, I believe in the law of attraction. I believe what you put out there, whatever vibrations, whatever frequency you're vibrating on, whatever you're putting out to the universe is working and responding to that. It doesn't matter if you're conscious of it or not. If you're in a low energy, with low energy, like low vibing energy, I mean like states of, let's say, depression, feeling sadness, lack mentality, all those things that you and I may consider negative, negative energy, whatever. If you're constantly allowing yourself to be in that state, you're going to attract more of that. It's just a law, and really, and that's how energy is. There's so many like laws of energy. Like, energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be, like, you cannot create or destroy energy, but it can only be transformed. And so that means we have a conscious duty to always choose to vibe high. And it's within our capability to do that. The kind of a reality we desire and we'd like to manifest for ourselves is within us. It's just a matter of like tapping in to that higher self, to that inner voice, to that intuitive whatever. Like, this is so broad, guys. I know we're all like really different, but my belief is based on vibing high, the law of attraction that is based purely on positivity. So I like to surround myself with positive people, positive vibes, and I've also, like, we all have that gift in us of intuition. We can really tell when something is off. So whenever I feel like something, like a place or someone's energy is a bit off, is not settling well with me, like I may feel butterflies or I may feel off. Like, sometimes there's really like no word, to describe it, but you just know, your gut just knows something is off here. So my work is to obey that inner voice. My work is to obey that conscience, that intuition, that gut feeling, and allow that, because it's a gift that we all have and that we can all hone into. We allow that to just guide us through life. When it comes to matters religion or whatever, my belief, my value system, my belief system, I believe in humanness. I believe in kindness. I do not subscribe to any religion, to any facets of, I don't know, whatever. Like, I just want to be one with the whole. That's basically how I vibe, and where I am currently in my consciousness. And so whenever I'm talking of like high vibing people, like, connecting with my spirit guides, connecting with my ancestors of the highest white light, these are the things I'm talking about. I cannot exist. Everything is interconnected. Energy, like, energy really can't destroy it. So it's always working, whether I'm aware of that or not. And so based on that, I like to just vibe with people who are like on the same wavelength with me, or higher, if not higher, you know and any kind of small little wisdom, knowledge I might have on something, a thing or two, a way of being, I don't mind sharing that with anyone. And I love to learn from people. My friends are from like different walks of life. Most of my friends are Christian, most of my other friends are Muslim, other friends are like different religions. Others are like, you know, it's a broad spectrum, but what connects us all is humanness, is kindness, is compassion, is love. And that's my religion. So I just had to put that out there so that maybe I'm not misunderstood, because someone mentioned like, oh, you know, we're not fully understanding what this is that you're talking about. And I was like, oh, I'm going to try my level best to like try and expound on that. I really hope. Anyways, if you're a high vibing person, then you're just gonna connect with this. Okay, so today I also just wanted to shuffle a bit of the oracle cards that I have with me here and see like what messages come through. I really hope that we get guided you know, onto what the current energies are, or like really like, let's just see what comes through. So thank you to my spirit guides and ancestors of the highest white light for guiding me and for allowing me to channel this message. Guys, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please do so. I'd appreciate that so much. A like as well. And I'm so grateful to everyone who's been showing up and stopping by, believing in whatever I'm sharing. Thank you guys so much. Our first card out is the Door of Visions. Visions, talking of foresight, revelation, prophecy, sight, senses. So vision and visions, you know. And as I had mentioned before, I feel like we aren't limited to what we can foresee, you know, even in the future and everything, as long as you tap in. That's my belief system, and that's actually my experience is basically everything I've been through in my life. I've been everything that has manifested, you know, in the physical or in my 3D life in this lifetime, I've experienced it one way or the other. I'm always getting like deja vu moments. I'm always like, so where did I see this before? I really tap into my dreams because I believe those are like messages. So this to just say like there's really nothing that I've experienced so far in my life that has been outside of my conscience, and I don't have a problem with being guided. I don't have a problem with knowing what to anticipate and getting prepared for that. Okay. So yeah, that goes to show, or maybe I'm speaking to someone who's also like really been experiencing these kind of things, and you're wondering, okay, so given the kind of maybe upbringing you've had, you know, because growing up, I don't know, I feel like adults like we really are having to unlearn so much. Depending really on how you grew up and the circumstances, but most of us have been in situations where we have been led to believe, to have like very limiting beliefs about ourselves, you know. Like we really can't do divination, for example, because it's taboo. I don't know where I come from, like it's really taboo to, it's not like taboo, but it's not like really embraced to have like psychic gifts, to be like you know, openly spiritual, or like, I don't know. I even had friends of mine telling me, oh, why do you practice yoga? That thing is foreign. And I'm like, yo, how, this is my reality and this is what is working for me. So how about we practice a bit of tolerance, you know? So vision, we're able to get a sneak peek into what to expect in our future. Maybe not all of us have that gift, but I believe so many of us are gifted in that. And so this card is encouraging us to like just step it up, you know. If you feel guided, or if you feel you know, that's the guidance you're getting, revelations, prophecy, you have to believe it. Okay. I just split the deck, and the card the Door of Dreaming is what we have next. This is talking of visions, illusions, goals, desires, and wishes. You know, it's okay to dream. You know, with this card, I'm feeling it's okay to dream. I feel like I'm talking to someone who's highly, highly, highly evolved. I wouldn't say spiritual or religious or whatever, but someone who's high vibing, someone who's evolved, or someone who's really in a very currently going through like an awakening process. So it's okay for you to dream. The dreams that you've been experiencing or that you see or that are coming to you, they're going to manifest in your reality. That's why they're coming to you, because if you're able to conceive something, then if you're able to see something, then you can conceive it, you know. That's that's what I've been trying to say all along. So nothing happens by coincidence. That's what I believe. Everything, every person I meet, everything that happens at whatever particular time has a reason to it. And my work is to just tap within and just work alongside the universe in co-creating the kind of a life I desire for myself. It's really that simple for me. And so that's why it's really important that we try as humanly as much as possible to be in our highest vibing energies. Try to be positive at any one given time. It's human and natural for us to feel down, sometimes to feel discouraged. I mean, life is about, it's not always a straight path, you know. But the moment you catch yourself starting to feel down or like having like negative thoughts and everything, do something, you know, because you have the power to create the kind of a life you want for yourself. You have the power to change your current reality by shifting your mindset. I really follow the law of attraction teachings that talk of like your thoughts. They talk of the TFAs. TFA meaning T standing for thoughts. Your thoughts lead into your feelings, and your feelings are the ones that create your actions. Okay, so thoughts, feelings, and actions. Your thoughts lead to you feeling good or feeling low, whatever. And then from that feeling is when you start acting that way that you're feeling. For example, if I wake up in the morning and I'm already like maybe in a hurry or like feeling rushed or like I forget to do my prayers or my meditation or like to set my or to listen to my daily affirmations or whatever you guys do, because I know we really are very different in all of these things. But generally, if I wake up on a crazy and hasty way of doing things and already feeling off, it goes without saying that I'm just gonna have a very horrible day. That happens to me, and I'm sure it happens to you guys as well. So if you're feeling negative in the morning, if you don't catch yourself at some point during your day, you're likely to have events that just, you know, they just give a lot of negative energy. For example, you might get late to work, you might meet people who are just like angry with you, and you're just there wondering like, okay, so what's up with this day? Like, what? What is wrong with today? The day has nothing wrong with it. It's just for you to shift your mindset. If you can, and you always can, just shift your mindset. Try and get some quiet time. I know this not, it's always easier said than done, but I believe whenever you try to put in, you know, to consciously do something, where there's a will, there's a way. Okay. Now imagine days when you wake up and you're feeling amazing, positive. Maybe you're jamming to your favorite songs in the morning. You're saying hi to everyone you meet that day, maybe heading to the office or whatever it is. That day is likely to be super successful. Those are the days you strike your deals. Those are the days you get the raises at work. I don't know, like whatever. So this goes to say that we create the kind of an experience that we're gonna have on the 3D or on this physical plane. And so we have the power to create whatever kind of a life we want for ourselves, you know. So being high vibing at all times is an amazing thing. I believe that's like one of the biggest things I've learned so far in my experience here, is to just try and remain in a very positive frame of mind. The way you think, how you do things, just be positive. There's nothing that's outside of you. There's nothing that's unknowable. There's nothing that's unachievable. There's nothing. As long as you can conceive it in your mind, then you can be there in the body, you know. All right. I want to see, I feel guided to just get a few tarot cards and see what message is out here for someone today. So we already have the cards of visions and dreaming. So this is just confirming our intuition, confirming that indeed you're a powerful creator of your existence, or a powerful manifestor, that kind of thing. Let's see what other messages we can get for this reading. It's such a huge deck, so shuffling it is not the easiest thing. I try. Okay. All right, so 2 cards popped. First card is a magician. Small wonder. We're just talking of creating the kind of a life we desire, the kind of a life we feel we deserve, the kind of an experience we'd like to have in this physical plane. The magician in tarot is a master manifestor. I don't know, in this picture, like he's depicted here, tapping into light. Like this someone, I'm getting vibes of like alchemy, vibes of someone who's able to like just shift energies from negative energies to positive energies, someone who's able to manifest the kind of a life they want. In the traditional tarot deck, the magician usually has like all the 4 suits of the deck. So we'll have the magician. I think I have the traditional tarot with me. Let me just see if we can get the magician card to try and explain what I mean. The magician card in the traditional deck has like, he has the wand, he has the sword, he has a cup, and he has a pentacle. So that is someone who is in very, very high vibration, and that's someone who knows they hold the power, like they literally have the power to create and to co-create with the universe, and to turn like negative situations into positive situations, that kind of thing. Here's a magician card. So just like you guys to see, he already has the 4 suits of the deck here. We have a cup, pentacle, sword, and a wand. And also he has that infinity, the 8th number, the number of infinity at the top of his head. This is to show someone who's one with the whole. This is someone who believes, or this is someone who's endowed with powers, or with the consciousness or the realization of I am one with the whole. So I get to co-create, I get to create the kind of an experience I want, I get to choose the kind of a life I want. So I just wanted to show you that, in as much as this is not the deck I'm using currently. So yeah, you're a magician, you're a magician, you're a manifestor. All right. So guys, with the magician card, that just confirms your intuition. That indeed, yes, you're that powerful. Yes, it's within you, and you can always choose to be in high vibes. The other card that flew out is the 5 of Wands. This is representing in this reading that you've been in mental conflict about it. You've been in doubt. Let me just, put it as doubt. But the cards that have come out clearly are telling you to just move forth, believe in your visions, believe in your dreams, believe in your power of manifestations, believe in the power of all your dreams coming true, and just try as much as possible to avoid being in this negative 5 of Wands energy, because this is what it represents: conflict and a lot of doubt and just negative vibes. Let's try and avoid this. Yeah, and I believe we can continue to co-create and be positive and high vibing and just have an amazing 3D experience in this place. Okay, so that's my message for today, guys. I'm gonna try and be consistent as promised. So please keep it here for the next energy read. Yeah, so for now, please subscribe to my channel, like my content, and if you can, share that with a friend or two. I'll really, really appreciate. See you guys on the next one, and bye.